and welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer, and it is our last visit to Chipping Norton. In fact, this is our last visit to anything on FS22. FS25 is just 2 days away. Well, just 2 days away from me. I will be doing early access streams from Friday. So come and join us for that on either YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, we've got a job still to do here on Chipping Norton. We need to collect up our bales and get them sold. We're going to see exactly how much we made from our day's worth of work doing those. So let's pop into here, and we're going to have to lease a bale stacker, I think. I don't think there's anything in the shop. No, there's a few nice bits and pieces in here, but nothing that's really useful on our farm. So let's head over to the bale loaders, and in here we're gonna grab, because we don't have a front loader unfortunately, so we can either grab the T127 Plus or the T127 Ursus. That's going to be the cheaper bale stacking setup, I think, and a little bit more maneuverable, especially if we go for this slightly smaller one. So I'm going to get it in the Foresight green. And is there a... We'll go with the silver wheels on this. And then I'm going to go with the BKT tires. And then for the final time in FS22, let's pick somebody for the number plate. And congratulations to the Thefisherj. You get the last number plate of Farming Simulator 22. So congratulations to you, and thank you for your support. So let's then lease this, because we can't afford to buy it. It's going to cost us nearly 2,000. This should easily be offset, though, by the amount of bales we have to sell today into our John Deere. And I got it in the green, really, to match things up for us quite nicely. Yeah, it was either a green or a yellow trailer, I think. So we've gone with the green. Everything up, right, and we will now head back down to the farm and start collecting up our bales. So back down to the farmyard, and if you remember a couple of episodes ago, we lined our bales up the other side of the shed round here. So let's bring this into here. I'm going to activate my bale stacker, and yeah, this is going to take a few trips, I think. But I think the £1,000 odds that I saved on the stacker is probably going to be really useful to us. And you can see now the power of how we use the caddies. Really useful to have the bales separated by as much as they are in order for us to pick up the 2 rows. And then we wait for everything to move into position. Yeah, this is going to be really good. And in fact, this holds quite a few bales. This does hold, I think, 10 bales at a time. So that is not going to take that many. Oh, no, in fact, we hold 8. So there we go. Right, let's head down. And we need to find the best place to sell these. Right now, the best place for us to sell our silage is down at the biogas plant. So let's tag it. And hopefully we will be able to unload these bales there and make a good profit. If not, we'll have to restack them up and take them to the general selling station. So interestingly, I've been looking for the BGA on the map, and I think this is actually the BGA area here, which we don't own and doesn't seem to have a drop-off point. So as a result, I don't think we can actually sell at the biogas plant. I think we're going to have to sell at the selling station. It's only £6 less, so that's not a huge problem. And that is down this way. So we'll go sell there. I think if we try and sell at the BGA, which does not seem to appear on the map at all, I think we're going to need to own it, and we definitely can't do that. It's quite a trip down to the selling station here. It's right at the bottom end of the map. And up here on the left. So let's pull in. Yeah, so this says Lawston's livestock. Ah, it's the livestock market. That is where we're dropping this off. Of course, we've not come down here, or Larson's livestock. We've not come down here because we couldn't buy the chickens and transport them. So let's bring this over to here. And we'll tip it up. Unload it. And hopefully we'll make a decent amount of cash off this. Back in and drop them off. There we go. 13,000. Yeah, 12,750. But a really poor environmental score. I'm not sure there's much we can do to raise that. I think if we were to continue on here, the only thing we could really do is over the winter get the field that we've got, get that plowed, and then reseed it with grass, and hopefully then be able to properly manage the field. As it stands at the moment, there's not a huge amount we can do to our fields in order to raise that score. So we definitely need to look into doing that if we were to continue on here. Time for round 2. I think we're only going to have about 3 loads of this, quite potentially. Start again along here, because otherwise I'm going to run into the bales. So 8 more. And this might actually be, I think this is going to be 4 trips looking at this. We've got another 8 bales here. We've got roughly equal numbers of bales in our 2 rows. As a result, yeah, I think this is pretty much going to be 4 trips to do this. And it's taking us around about an hour round to the trip. So that's good news. Should be done by about lunchtime then, I think. And away we go again. Full 8 bales. Yeah, 2 more trips and we should be done. We're already up to 13,000 litres. So, or 13,000 pounds, sorry, I should say. So with the rest of this, considering we were only about 1,600 up, I think we're going to earn more than we would doing even a load of fertilizing contracts. Down for the second sell-off and into the livestock market. I do like the way this is sort of hidden in down here amongst all of woods, or the woodland. Nicely done. And then over our sell points, up it goes. And we're looking for about 26,000, hopefully, off at the end of this. 25,533. We would have been over 26,000 if not for that that loss of income, the 634. That environmental score is actually hitting us harder than I would have liked. We're gonna lose about 2 grand over the sale of this because of that environmental score, because of the issues with that. Back to the farm for round 3. I will get this loaded up. We're now expecting, about £12,000 per set of bales for the total work on this field. So for a day's work that we spent getting this cut, that is going to be 48,000. That is, I think, more than we've earned from any contract at this point, or any set of contracts, even the ones where we just do a load of fertilizing contracts in one day. So I'm very happy with that. 1 or 2 more bales. How many have we got left? So 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we've got 10 bales left, which is slightly annoying because that does mean we need to do a 5th journey with just 1 more set of bales. But that does mean that we earn a little bit more than I thought we were going to. In fact, those last 2 bales should make up for the fact that our environmental score is messing us up so badly. So this should take us to 37,000. Well, nearly 38, but 37,000 is where we should be after this. I will extend back into the unloading position, pull it over here, and do this. I'm of two minds still about whether this tractor was the right choice on here. I mean, it is a wonderfully sized tractor. This is, you know, perfect for pretty much anything we'll ever want to do on here other than stacking bales. You know, we are reliant on a trailer like this, or reliant on the bale carriers that we've got. So there's no ability to put a front loader on this tractor. We would have to get something new for that. But then that actually opens up for us to grab something like a telehandler, which would be just as useful on the farm. So yeah, I'm not overly worried about that. Do you know what I think we will be able to do today before we finish? I think we'll be able to expand the farm. There's a couple of grass fields that should be enough. And what that would mean would be that we'd be able to go and get those grass fields cut. And, well, not today, but we'd be able to grow the empire on here without really having to spend a huge amount of money on getting a harvester or a seed or anything like that. And eventually we could start turning, if we wanted to move into arable, we could start turning some of these grass meadows around here into arable fields and build the farm up like that, and not actually impinge on any of the contracts we'd have around the map. We could just keep doing them and keep bringing that money in. Back to our field then, and activate our pickup again around the corner. So interesting that this row seems to have 2 more bales than the previous one. That's a little bit weird because we had exactly 16 bales in the other row, and now we've got exactly 18 in this one. I don't remember taking 2 separate bales into this row, so that is a little bit weird for me. You can see we are definitely going to have, I don't know actually, have I miscounted this? We've got 3 bales, we've got 1 extra bale. Yep, we have. So we are going to have to make a special trip for just a single bale round here. That is a little bit amazing. And I think, again, if I was to continue on here, we would probably move that bale to a safe place and then do with taking that next time, and then just build up until we get a full set of bales, because yeah, doing that trip for just a single bale is a little bit of a waste of fuel. Not awful, but it is definitely definitely on the annoying end of the scale. Last full load down to the sell point, then turn in up here, and we should get up to, well, if we're gonna get 12,000 off this, then I think we should get up to 30, 46, 48. I think we're up to 49,000 actually, looking at this, because we're at 993. Just £7 will get us into would get us 37,000. So I think we could hit 49,000 here. We have. So 1 more bale, that all important last bale, that is gonna leave us with 50,000, and 50,000 actually leaves us with a good set of options. That should allow us to buy another field. And that means, well, that means the farm is only going to grow from here, which is exactly where I like to leave a series. To make 50,000, or yeah, over 50,000 off a single field's worth of stuff is perfect. And just shows that we've now actually only taken a year and we've got our farm established. And really, that is pretty much perfect. Just one bale to go. Get that grabbed up quickly and down to the sell point. It is going to send us over the over the 50,000, which is perfect. We can then go and have a look at some fields and see what we can do about that. As I said, I think if I was to continue, I would probably get that grass field plowed up over the winter and reseeded. And we've got 2 grass fields actually right outside our farmyard that would be perfect to pick up. So we'll have a look at those when we get back. Right now, I want to get this single bale up to the shop. Oh, up to the sell point because, yeah, just want to tip us over that 50,000. So look at that lonely bale just sitting on the back of this. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense if I had a single bale like that, or just even a couple of bales like that. Then we wouldn't normally go and sell them. We'd save them for later. In fact, we'd probably save all these bales and everything and do this over the winter and make more money, because the bales would all sell better at that time of year. Bring that up and drop it off. There we go. Bring it down. Right, I am gonna take this back up to my farm. We'll park this up and then we'll have a look and see, with 50,630, could we get another grass field, and would the farm be expanding? I think it probably would. And yeah, I think from there onwards things just become easier. And so back up to our farmyard. Let's park this in the end of here, I think. Get up. Yeah, we are going to need a bucket at some point, because or a telehandler or a front loader at some point, because we do have the grain on the floor. You know, there's wheat on the, or barley on the floor to feed the chickens. I'm going to put my John Deere in the end shed here, nice and near the house, and there we go. We've got a nice amount of equipment here. That is really nice. Look at that. And yeah, our farm is really nicely set up at this point. And so with the 50,000 that we've made, I want to have a look at what we have around us. There's 2 fields, 53 and 54, which are right next to us. 54's entrance is right opposite the farm. 53's is a little further along. And then there's several fields up here like this, and there's a lot of woodland around us as well. So let's have a look at 54. Oh, wow. It's only 29,547. We can buy both. Yeah, let's buy 54. And let's buy, oh, not quite. We're just under. But we would have enough with just a couple of contracts to get that done. So yeah, if I was continuing on, we absolutely would be going and doing another contract this afternoon and getting that done. So that would be awesome, but it is time to say goodbye to Farming Simulator 22. This is our last episode of our last series. Farming Simulator 25 starts on Friday with the early access live streams. Come join me for those as we explore the new game. And soon my Let's Plays will be back for you as we try to build some more farms in Farming Simulator 25. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.